Welcome back to My Boys Koi. Hello everyone and welcome back to My Boys Koi. I just thought to do a little video on the pond I'm going to be building. So I'm waiting for me wood. It's about 8:30 in the morning, Saturday morning. I'm waiting for wood to be delivered. They said between 10 and 11. I'm on the couch doodling really badly. I'm not very good at drawing, but I know what I want to do, so I'm babysitting at the minute. Just see this crap all over the place. Just like, how can something so small have so much stuff? But anyway, it's roasting hot. Baby's bouncing around. So anyway, so I'm gonna do a 3x2 frame. Each edge is going to overlap, so the outside pieces, so these pieces, same on this side, will be made like this. So when they're done, there'll be an overhang on either, so there'll be a little overhang on either side. So then when the next piece of wood for the side runs, it'll run underneath there, you see, and it'll do above on that one. So then when these come down like this will create a wedge. So this wood won't just be screwed in, it'll be wedged in. And then on top of that, to extra secure that, I've got 4x4 posts, which is going to be for like a little pergola that I'm going to make or pergola, or whatever you want to call it. It won't be nice enough to call it a pergola, I don't think, because it'll be quite basic, but it'll be functional, and I think I want it to look nice and I want it to be functional. But at the end of the day, there's a budget with everything, and you know, unfortunately I can't really justify spending thousands of pounds as much as I'd love to. I really can't. So anyway, pond liner I'm ordering. I will put but what I'm going to do, actually, I'm not going to put the description in this video because I don't know if I'm going to definitely order that one. If not, I'll get a weld box one made. But the one I've looked at, I've read the reviews, and it seems okay. It's more like a thick paddling pool type one, but they come standard and you have to make your own frame, different sizes. So that's what I'm going for anyway, I think. So I'll let you know, I'll get on with that. But apart from that, so then on here, then the 4x4 posts will come up in the corners. So then that'll obviously add extra support on the outsides. And then I've seen in Beasley and Files, they do these really thick corner brackets, and some of them go up to 1 metre long on one side and about 6 inches on the other side. So if I might end up doing that, and then like doing like an L-shaped round, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So it goes, this will be 3 metres, so if I do an L that way and an L that way, that means 2 metres of the 3 metres on this side, which will be, sorry, the wind keeps blowing, the fan keeps blowing the paper, it's used to sky remote. So yeah, so it'd be like that, and the same on that side. So they would essentially help support that, because I really don't want to run that across the middle. I hate the idea of that. I was thinking about doing a bridge, I was thinking about doing a backy shower like that, and having the backy shower sort of in the middle, so you could, from both sides, you could see the water dropping down. Hated the idea, don't want to do it, not going to do it. So my idea is now is the underneath, I'm going to add extra support, the sides I'm going to add extra support. If I get a bow, it's long and thin, you see, and when stuff is like that like oblong-ish shape, it's really difficult to secure that without bringing the sides out too wide. Now if I'd done a second frame around in another lot of 3x2, I'd make this really solid. But the other thing that where I'm complicating it is, I think I've estimated this is going to cost about £1,000 to build, including the liner, not including the pumps and filters, just the wood, the liner. I'm going to use the polycarb sheeting for the roof and stuff like that. I'm questioning a window as well, but it's going to cost £1,000, maybe just over. So I'm thinking, I don't want to build, I don't own this house, you see, so we're not going to be here forever, so I don't want to own, I don't want to build grand old pond and then just potentially leave it here, or you know, destroy it when I leave. So I'm trying to build it in sections. Might not work, might not be able to do it, but I'm trying to build it in sections so I can potentially take this down. And even if I can't reuse exactly how it is, I could reuse the panels, because you know they'd be solidly made and they'd be separate. So that's the idea anyway. Whether it works, I don't know. Probably just going to waste a grand, but forget about that. So that's the plan. This is my really bad drawing of the pergola over the top. This is 4x4 posts, possibly 4x4, possibly 3x2, I'm not sure. See how we get on. And then it's got shiplap cladding. It's gonna have shiplap cladding on the outside. I don't know whether to do it vertical or horizontal. I've been looking at other people's ones and stuff on Pinterest, so I'm not sure about that. But yeah, that's my plan, guys. So I'm just waiting for me wood now. As I say, should be getting it in the next about hour or two. Hopefully get to you soon. You can hear the baby shouting his head off in the background. But kids TV and baby shouting all day, that's just my life. Trying to build a pond in the middle of it or mess with me fish is difficult. Right, I'm babbling on, so I'm going to leave it there, but you can see very basically what I'm going to build. I really think a little metre long window here though would be quite nice, but again I've got to cut the line out. I'm not really sure how to do that. I want to do a bottom drain, but I've got to cut the line out. I'm not really sure how to do that, so we'll see how we get on. I'll let you know what I end up doing. Hello. So my wood's arrived. So I'm going to flip it around to make it easier. How do I do this now? You wouldn't think I was only 29, would you? Like, I can't even really use a phone properly. Pathetic. I'm going to end up stopping and starting again now. Right, so now we flip around. My 4x4 posts for the corners. What I'm probably going to do is cut the bottom 3 and a bit foot down so it's 2 inches, do you know what I mean? So then it'll sit in, so it'll only sit out 2 inches rather than sitting out 4 inches from the rest of the pond, because the pond's going to be made as a freestanding thing. Did you hear the splash in the background? One of the fishes just jumped. I don't know who it was, but someone jumped. Yeah, so I'm going to cut that down so it's 2 inches across rather than 4 inches, so then it sits in, so it's like countersunk into the pond. I've got the 3x3 tannalised, which is going to be the main body of the pond with the frames that I've already made. And then I've got the tannalised shiplap cladding. I think that they're 4.2, they're 4.8 and they're 2.4 the big posts. So yeah, so I've got everything, but I'm going out today, so I'm not going to be able to do anything. Might get an hour in tonight, but a bit crap really. I would have had this done probably most of the day, maybe it's a day and a half. But right, wood's here, so I'll let you know how we're getting on. Hi guys, so this is now Sunday morning, so I got the wood yesterday, Saturday morning. I couldn't really do much with it yesterday. So we're about an hour in. We've got the caulk is pretty much done. I've left the hole here in case I decide to do the metre window. It won't be as deep as that, but that's a metre by a metre. But if I don't decide to do it, then I'll just block it up with more 3x2. You see what I was saying about this? I don't know if you got it, because I wasn't pretty sure. That's a better corner. So the way it sandwiches it, so I have to like hammer that in, so you can see what that was straight, but I'll just need to screw that back down because I have to hammer this in. Put a little metal bracket on that side. So then that should hopefully give that the extra stability that it wants. I am going to put some sort of corner brackets on the outside, the big ones. But yeah, that's where I'm up to. I'm going to get this side on now. I'm racing against time because the baby will go to bed and you can hear the drill and the saw from upstairs. My circular saw cut out, gutted. I don't know if the heater just broke, so I'm using a jigsaw, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Better than a handsaw. Yeah. Well, it's not huge, but you know, it won't be tiny either. 3,000 litres when it's done. Hello everyone, so this is the final part for today because it's too hot. It's absolutely scorching. As you can see, I've made most of the frame. This is the gap for if I potentially put a window in. If I don't do that, then I can block up the gap with more batting. I still need to put noggins through all of this. I need to put more battens down the back because I've run out of wood. I've got a couple of bits left, but not a lot. I showed you before, like the H shape, that sits like that. I've just run a little bit of 3x2 underneath so to get the level, but that's not permanent. Apart from that, it's getting there. So it's not huge, but it's 3,000 litres, which is not massive. But it's not a bad size and shape for this garden, and considering I'm not digging the garden up and building lots of bricks and stuff, so I think it's not a bad start. Yeah, really happy, but it's too hot. My circle is all packed in, as I said before. I'm using that bleeding thing, which is just not good enough for the job. It's too hot to use the hand saw. My drill battery's overheating. The umbrella doesn't have the use nor ornament. So it's me moaning because I'm just too hot and it's been a long day. I have to go out for a few hours. This only actually took about an hour and a half or so to put together. I went with every intention. I was like, right, I'm going to go out, I'm going to go to Beasley and Files, I'm going to get more of the 4-inch spacks, which are the weatherproof screws. I'm going to get the metal corner brackets that I'm going to use and stuff like that. So I had this plan. I was going to get to Beasley's, got halfway there and realised I was going somewhere else close by, but got halfway there and realised that it's Sunday, it's shut. And there's another little one called Gem down the road that's shut, so the only other one's being Q, and that's miles away, so that plan went out the window. Got a little trip to Stoke tomorrow, so I'll show you what that's about, let you know. Yeah, that should be alright. And these haven't been fed since about 11:30 this morning, just when the heat was getting too hot. And you can see they won't feeding, but they're going to have to wait another couple of hours because it's too hot. The digestion won't be right. Well, yeah guys, so right, I'm leaving it there. I'll carry on tomorrow, but appreciate you watching, and a lot more progress to come very soon.